Hey folks, welcome. This is the month 14 ish update for my case study I call my Fight Site, a site that I started in July of 2021 with my friend Niche Safari Chris. We started it as a battle and it just became maybe a different kind of battle, just not against each other. So the primary reason to be making this video is to do a couple of things. One, to document the site's progress, basically just to continue to make a record of what I am doing and how the site is doing. And two, to talk about what the plan is to do next. Now, since everybody loves graphs and things, this will be the section of the video where there are screenshots. What you're looking at the screen right here is the Google Analytics screenshot. You can pause if you want to. And as you can see, there is nothing monumental happening. It is not quite as flat as a pancake, but pretty darn close. Here, what you see are the screenshots from Google Search Console. I'm putting up a screenshot of the impressions and the clicks together. You can pause if you want to. And I'm putting up a screenshot of them separate. You can pause if you want to. For me, when I look at Google Search Console, I tend to separate those things because I find the data altogether I don't want to say confusing, but I don't think it necessarily tells the story of what is going on and what I need to learn from the site. As you can see, and as you will know if you followed the site, that in the May 2022 update that there was some impact, not like a complete and total slaughter, but definitely an impact, which I attribute to losing snippets. Since then, in the last couple of months, you can see that there hasn't necessarily been a recovery per se, but the site is almost back to where it was in May before things went sideways. But I am no longer in that sort of, I don't know, hockey stick type of growth. I'm not growing massively month on month, and that drives me bonkers. As far as earnings go, the site did earn slightly more with Ezoic. Look, I'm wearing an Ezoic t-shirt. Their t-shirts are super comfortable. What is the point of making this video? If there's literally, I don't want to say nothing, but maybe very little to come back and report about? Well, the primary reason is that I was reminded recently in a live stream that there is still value to this audience of reporting on things that aren't going well, or that things are flat or in a plateau, because many people in this business have projects that are flat or doing poorly or just aren't doing what we necessarily want them to. And this site is definitely not doing what I want it to. So what's the plan? The plan is to stay the course. That's really it. I truly believe that by posting more content to the site and continuing to work on my skills in keyword research and on-page SEO and all the things that we need to do to get content onto page one, I need to do more of that. And I know that's not sexy. That's not a tool. It's not like the latest and greatest thing that makes things easier or faster. I don't think that I need to do anything different. I just think I need to do more of what I'm already doing. But in the same vein, I'm still cautious, right? I'm still conservative. I'm not one who's going to go out and maybe mortgage my home so that I can put $20,000 of content in this site all at once. Like the Mega site, when I thought that the signs were there, that it was time, that the site was ready to take off, I started to invest conservatively. So I'm committing now, as of this video, as of this month, to putting at least $500 into the site, regardless of whether or not it is actually earning that amount. And I'll just tell you right now, it's not. It made, what, $125 in the last 30 days. But this will help me get more content up and assist me with the load of getting this site to 500 articles as soon as possible, which is the current goal. Now, when I started this site, it was with the goal of putting up content slowly to maybe mirror what it would be like to be somebody who was just starting out, or somebody who was also, working a full-time job. And so it would just seem more realistic. So the goal was to put 15 articles up a month for 15 months, which I did until about May, when the update hit and things sort of went sideways. Now the plan is totally out the window. And the new plan is to basically do as much as possible. So far, as of recording this video, instead of posting 15 articles up for the month, I've actually posted 75. My goal was to get to 100 for this month, and I may or may not get there, probably not. But for the next couple of months, I'm going to recommit to getting to as close as I can to 100 articles a month just for this site. until we get to 500 articles. I mean me and the site, like we're partners. As of recording this video, there are 274 articles on the site. So if I really dig in and do a sprint, I should be able to get there maybe by the end of October. I'm not going to talk about earnings goals, although you know I have them. And I'm not going to talk about traffic goals, you know that I have them, because I cannot control any of that. With 70 some new articles of content in the month of August. Yep, that's me checking the date to make sure it's still August. I would love to come back next month and report that, wow, everything has turned to roses and that all of my dreams have been achieved. But we have no idea what Google is going to do. Google is currently rolling out this helpful content update. Google. Oh, Google. And so far, the impacts aren't necessarily telling us what it's targeting, what is helpful. So instead of worrying about all of that, I'm going to continue to be conservative, stay the course, keep writing content, stick to the plan, and then we'll see.